Yes, so my people, welcome back to Critics News with more update on as it take the go. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here today as it be. So, they say that the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 8th day of May 2025 has brought up another issue on the matter. And I want to tell on, I make a brief on quickly. Like I said, that I'm going to make sure that you are kept abreast and carried along on this very trial so that we will not miss out on anything. This case has been adjourned to the, is it 14th and 21st of, is it this month? In fact, we'll get there quickly. And they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also have added another senior advocate of Nigeria. Some people have said, because of this, say this matter tough, now make it they add more senior advocates to defend the case. Now the matter be that too. Meanwhile, the witnesses where they testify as DSS officials have said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast and others saying I caused the piping of one of Goodluck Jonathan's ex-aide. Now the matter where they happen inside court be that too. Matter no be small thing. If you know the weight of this very case, I believe so una go don enter inside prayer and fasting by now to see how this matter can be resolved, because the case a tire power no be small thing, no be moi and beans. Quickly, let me show you the captions that we'll be touching today. As you can see on the screen, according to what the DSS witness said, he says, DSS witness claims Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast led to the buying of ex-president Jonathan's ex-aide and the retired judge, plus other people. No be small allegation be that too. Do you know the weight of that very allegation? It is heavy. It is very, very heavy. Now, wow, may God help his people when I don't see him. So this one now say terrorism trial. Another senior advocate, one other joined Nnamdi Kanu's legal team on the same. So they say they don't even hire another senior advocate of Nigeria and another lawyer too. May they can't join you in defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. So these two things are what we are going to be discussing right away. No time to waste your time at all. I don't like doing that. But before I do that, there's a video I want to play for you here. Let's dive in with this.
The PWC started some testimonies today, but we had to adjourn abruptly based on the fact that you were not served those documents. Basically, that's what has happened today. Could you just give us a general overview of what transpired today and the testimony of the PWC?
We have already given the overview. He started his testimony after the introduction. The prosecution realized that they couldn't go on because the documents they wanted to rely on were not served on the defense. And indeed, the court doesn't even have copy. So the court agreed to their suggested adjournment from tomorrow so that the documents will be served on the defense. And even as at that, upon the service, what will happen tomorrow is just for the examination in chief of EWT to continue. And then we will take our time, look at the documents, and then commence our cross-examination of EWT. Okay. But in the main, like I always say, it is moving on swiftly.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. That's a new lawyer defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right there. I don't see that's a new senior advocate also representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. But as it be so, the man now say the case they go on. Say they waiting cause adjournment now because of say they no serve them that was earlier. So after the previous allegations from the testimony from the witness, it don't bring up another one, which is this very one now when in the talk here. Let me quickly tell us what that DSS official said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. This is a new one. This is different from the other previous testimony when in give. A prosecution witness presented by the Nigerian government in the ongoing trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on Thursday told the Federal High Court in Abuja that Kanu's broadcast allegedly led to the Kpai of Ahmed Gulak, a former senior special advisor to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. Una go remember, say this man, dem kpai am for Imo State, something that caused shock to a whole lot of people. He was a government official, and they talk say that day self, whether na sit at home or something like that, which they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered, although I can't really remember, because I know, of course, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered sit at homes, and also threaten anybody will come out, say go collect that day, all those kind of things. So because of this issue happened, they can't say, na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order, na him by the man, now within that DSS witness, they tell court, na him be that. So the witness identified himself as an official of the Department of State Services, DSS, testifying as the second prosecution witness in Kanu's ongoing terrorism trial. When I go remember, say no be terrorism, they charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with before. It was treason. But as things fold up now, they don't change the matter. Can't strike out many cases. As my appeal court, they struck, he used thunder, they strike out many cases. Something will be 15 before. It be like say whether na 8 or be 7, now it can't remain now. He told the court that Kanu's broadcast also led to the kpai of a retired judge, Justice Stanley Nnaji, as well as an intending military couple, Sergeant Audu Lucas and Private Glory Matthew. So whether this Sergeant Audu Lucas and Private Glory Matthew, now those ones where they talk say they buy for video, can recorder, can put out on social media, a very gory scene, something that is totally condemnable, and in fact, honestly, it on a Now, the second prosecution witness, who said he was part of the investigation team responding to the complaint from the then Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, said that Kanu's orders had deadly consequences. Meanwhile, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't talk, say no be those broadcasts to na cause the problem. Say when these things were happening, say in just talk no be say in minamu, say I send talk say if Papa can't tell him Pikin, say I go buy you today, does it mean that the father go buy the Pikin? You know, all those kind of things. Say now that kind of scenario now him play out. Say no be a true in broadcast and waiting in don't talk, give in followers now him cause the damage when they accuse them of, which the DSS witness they talk. According to the witness, Kanu in one broadcast instructed his followers to enforce a sit-at-home order across southeastern states, leading to violent attacks on those who defied the order. You see, so anybody's will be say come out, say go collect. Now waiting DSS witness now they talk now say now they thing now ain't cause the pipeline of these people. We didn't talk say they don't. You don't see them. According to him, investigation revealed that Sergeant Lucas and Private Matthew Glory were not only pied by those who were enforcing Kanu's sit-at-home order, but they were also beheaded. They say they come out their easy. So all those ones, no be smart, oh my God. He further said that Gulak was pied by individuals enforcing the directive who accused him of floating the sit-at-home order by appearing in public on that specified day. The witness also told the court that Kanu founded IPOB and its armed wing, which is the Eastern Security Network, ESN, and led both groups. Meanwhile, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't talk, say the order within the carry or the day-to-day activities of IPOB was being handled by the DOS. The witness said we were also able to establish that Kanu founded Radio Biafra, through which he made inciting comments like the kpai of police officers and burning of properties. He told the court that Radio Biafra was not registered in Nigeria and that Kanu broadcast allegedly squared the burning of police stations in Sele and Elasa, Lagos. This one now, they don't still carry the NSAS protest matter. They put inside, they see them. So now all these things, now they double up together as witness against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. Now, waiting they happen inside court. Now, be all these ones. According to the witness, this is the DSS official. Around 100 luxury boxes belonging to the Lagos state government and part of the Murtala Muhammed International Airport were destroyed following directives allegedly given by Kanu. Una dey hear wetin they talk. Una go still remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting during that NSAT. He said, make people not allow, make the police begin to kpai them and go away. Say anybody will try them, make them try and back. All those kind of things. So the DSS witness, they talk say now these things when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk, say now he make people go attack those bosses and them all that. He can not only call for the pine of security officers, he called for them to be cut off issue, which they, his followers, did. The witness added. They see him. The prosecution witness further told the court that Kanu's agitation for Biafra aimed to succeed the Southeast state along with parts of Benue and Kogi from Nigeria. But why is it that all this other side, they say Biafra? You know, when you mention this Biafra, the Biafra is not just 5 Southeast states. It's not just Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Abia. No. It contains River State. It contains Bayelsa. It contains part of Cross River, if not the whole. Akwa Ibom too, part of it. Then Kogi, part of it. Delta State self in its entirety. Yes. Then which other place? And Benue, parts of Benue State. So these are the places that, according to the map which we have seen so far, makes up Biafra. Now, my question is always, why is it that these people are not inside what is happening? The violence is focused on Igbo State. The sit at home is focused on Igbo State. But there is a claim that all these other places are part of Biafra. Why is it that these others does not affect them? A question why I'd always ask, but they never answer me. The witness said Kanu called for the establishment of the Radio Biafra by any means possible, including... No, he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called for the establishment of the state of Biafra by any means possible, including war. The court session also featured a video recording of Kanu's interrogation, during which he confirmed founding and leading IPOB and ESN, Eastern Security Network. They said they played the video inside court, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, yes, so true, na me find ESN and IPOB. I don't know how many of you have heard that. Kanu appearing relaxed with his lawyers, including Barrister Aloy Ejimako, Kanu's special counsel, denied direct involvement in the daily operations of the group, saying they were run by state coordinators. When they see him, he also acknowledged making broadcasts during the NSAS protest, but distanced himself from the violence in Lagos. They say, I'm so Mazi Nnamdi talk say, okay, I do broadcast during the NSAS, but all those destruction when happen for Lagos, say, in hand and in leg, they inside. According to him, the protest in Lagos during the NSAS protest was outside the Biafran territory, and the destruction witnessed during the protest could not have been due to his broadcast. He said, those I do say, they give order for waiting they happen for Lagos State. So, not only for Southeast, now in the talk to, but say, no be out of those broadcasts when into, now the destruction when happen for Lagos, take happen. You see him. Kanu also denied that IPOB was behind violent attacks in the Southeast, reiterating IPOB is a peaceful movement. The IPOB is a non-violent movement. He said IPOB was not founded in violence. Say them do make it bring progress for Alibo. He defended the creation of ESN, citing the need to protect local communities. Now, waiting in the talk here, say ESN was, created to protect our people. He said, if you look at what was happening in our land, that was what gave rise to ESN. If our people cannot go to farm and people are killed on their own land, do you sit down and do nothing? That's the question he was asking the court. People can no longer go to farm. People can no longer carry out their economic activities. There was a time I was calling for local vigilantes, that every community should have local vigilantes, which I still stand on. I said, if community A, community B, community C have their vigilantes, with their pump action, which is the normal license gun for every vigilante, and they know their terrain, and they are mastering it, and they are, watching it, any infiltration, can be contained, and anybody who wants to enter that community, we know that there is security. And as Iwebuike, if community A gets any threat from invaders like Fulani terrorists, what they have to do is to contact community B. Community B will contact community B, contact community C, contact community D, and these very communities will contact other communities will contact other community vigilantes, and before you know it, there are thousands of vigilantes in that very operation to repel any useless terrorist attack in that very community. And once these people notice that there is resistance, they ain't gonna come again. But the reason why terrorism has persisted is because when they come, they don't get any resistance at all. You see, so that gives them the morale to keep coming. Did they see? And so now Igbo people were not founded in the separation. When they were building house in the olden days, it is after I help you build your own, you come and the community will still gather hand and build another person's own. That's how we built our houses, which is the same ideology I'm suggesting here. Now the ESN now when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu create now, I don't see waiting it don't cause. Now the one user now they press the neck. They see. But assuming this ideology was impacted into our people, made in every community, protect yourself. Because I don't think that I will do evil to my community. If I do, my community go hold me responsible. They know where I'm coming from. They know my papa, they know my mama, they know my children, they know my brothers and sisters. It is here. But a situation whereby you gather people from other region to say, okay, do this. They can turn and do a criminal act because this is not their home. So nobody knows them, and holding them accountable becomes difficult. You get the point? Now, even though they explain these things now, some people will still, find fault. But all the same, Kanu also criticized the 2017 military raid on his residence, which he said forced him to flee Nigeria. We all are aware how the Nigerian army invaded his home, which is unacceptable. 28 people were killed in that very operation, which is very, very bad and sad. Not acceptable. Don't have to go to somebody's house to buy him. And the worst part is that there was no time they said, oh, Nnamdi Kanu, you don't cause problem again. That was after his bail, which Senator Nina Abaribe stood for. They should have invited him. Nnamdi Kanu, you don't violate one of the bail conditions, or you come to office. Okay. If he didn't come, if he had not gone to Nigeria government invitation, and then after that you send army, send mopo, send fighter jet, we can say, oh, why didn't you go and answer the government? Now I make the converse like this. But such thing never happened. When we see evil, we call it out by its name. You see, and so we take day for here. Now, he also objected to his arrest in Kenya and subsequent extradition. He talks say no be arrest, they arrest him for Kenya. Say na kidnap, na be that an extraordinary rendition. Of course, all of us knows that this is not the way to arrest somebody. They should have taken him to court. But one of the questions I've been asking is, how did they hold this man in Kenya for 8 days and nobody raised alarm? Because he has a command, which is the DOS, that was supposed to raise alarm. Hey, they don't hold our Oga for Kenya. They don't hold our Oga for Kenya. Hey, lawyers about also. Now from there now, maybe the case for still there Kenya. For they drag him there. But how did they hold this man for 8 days? Chain him, they torture him for that place. We know. Now the question with me, I don't they ask for a very long time. Something I've not been able to get answers to. Very sad and unfortunate, because if to say people raise alarm on his behalf, he wouldn't have been here today. Maybe the case for still they go on for Kenya, and the kind of things where they happen today, if on over still they happen, they see him. Following the conclusion of the witness examination in chief, the defense counsel Paul Erokuru Sam sought an adjournment for cross-examination. In his decision, Justice James Omotosho adjourned the case to the 14th of May and 21st and 22nd for continued trial. So, because some people think say the case go end on the 8th, just like Barrister Aloy said that in fact they are going to see to a conclusive end on the 8th of May. You see, this case no be small thing. Remember that the federal government also said that they have more witnesses that they want to bring. Something that has not been added into what the defense counsels have. So the defense counsel, people defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, no, how can you bring up another defense when you did not include them in what we have at hand already? That may lag the case and give it more extension amid the promise by the trial judge, who said that he wants accelerated trial to end this matter once and for all. My people, now so this matter take deal. In fact, I'm going to be talking about the new son that has been added to defend him. This case is, honestly, I advise everybody, who is, a lover of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an agitator and all that. The right thing now is not to go and be writing rubbish comment on people's profiles, on people's opinion. The right thing now is for you to go and kneel down, pray and fast, because the case, a tough like Okute, it is not about writing Nigeria is a zoo and lawless country. My brother, the whole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they don't hold and be that. No be bad comment go make, Tinubu or whoever is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will now say, you see, because of this insult, I'm releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Loriro, rather it will harden their heart and say, when they insult me, okay, when a papa way day here, when we go for Neko, we go press her. You see him? So I always talk like this. Make people use common sense, they follow it in the happen. But they no one here. Now threat you go they get instead. Just like I've been getting every day. Instead of you to repent and think otherwise, you are there threatening me how to kill me. Now me hold the man. Now we even agitate for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than any other person. But today, look at how things have gone sore. Violence, everything, by buying of our own people. Now what do we sign for? No, I do not support such things. My hand and leg, no deal. I just make a tell on. So, as I the waka come on, so I beg do in case you want send money go Nigeria, make you use my promo code. Take do that very transaction, make it they go as it they be. So I go see you now for the next video. Please share this video, make other people say follow you. They see them. Thank you and God bless you.